You could find a tight end like in the free agency that like, damn, that's just you have no money now. You should just say, be like, hey, when I went to re-sign players, I have negative 14 mil. Is there any way you can clear my cap penalties?
Between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams.
Moon's a cop, you know, like, the thing, he just cares about communication.
Off we go in week 5 on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
You've had your YouTube channel for quite a while, haven't you? I know, I'm like, because I was on today, I wanted to look at something, and I was like, damn, he's had this for a minute.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford.
Well, I'm lucky he got bumped.
Complete on a deep ball.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Stafford.
Damn, 2 missed throws.
Well, so far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Play action, Stafford.
Let's go.
Taken down by the Bengal pressure. Joseph Osai. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up
That blitz might be glitchy, though, honestly. Feels like most of the time I use it, I get a sack. Shoot.
We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Nice, okay, well, you're fucked.
Here's Joe Mixon.
I'm pretty sure you can list Austin Eckler on the block. Would kind of suck because he's fucking really good, but you gotta do what you gotta do.
They go play action with Burrow. Steps away to
Whoa, what was that? Oh, wow. How did it miss by that far?
All the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow.
Oh, they got me for a holding, bro. Are you kidding me? Damn it.
And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on
I just scored a fucking 70-yard touchdown, but it got called back for holding. Damn.
Take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
It's going to be easy now after the holding penalty. They have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken it around the 40. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with the 1st and 10.
What you got, Leonard?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend, but you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the
For
difference
Justin?
between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge.
My bad, was that for J Herb?
They may come back if they lose this game.
Yikes. Yeah. I can't remember what Bros was. I just know his fucking penalty says $162 million. Let's go.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
Ready.
To throw on 2nd down is Stafford.
I tried to play that, and that was great, though. I underplayed it. Damn.
All the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
It's a game of matchups.
This guy's coming out slinging the rock. Let's go.
Move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talking about how great it is because it gives you a 2-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. And the Rams had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. But they come in losers 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Back to the air, Stafford on 2nd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game. And it's
good play,
going to take
Jesse.
one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Here's Stafford. And it's incomplete.
I was looking to take his head off. I could have picked that.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And Gay knocks this one through. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. Both teams kind of throwing each other out after 3 drives. We have a score with that field goal.
Yeah, they're still waiting for their breakout drive to come to them, all right? They're using the playbook well. They're looking for that extra section that says touchdowns. But they'll take the 3 for now and try and get set up for more later.
On 1, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion.
What?
It's a bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. Just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and
3
now
and
they have
out.
that opportunity.
But I'm pretty good his rookie year.
Trying to do better here. Mixon with a first down carry.
Come on.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield.
I played my game in that league in advance.
It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Throw left side complete to Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. Throwing now, Burrow on first down.
Whoa. That was trash, Madden.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Burrow bats it forward. It's a jet sweep. They juked him.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Burrow. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll be brought down at the 27. That catch for his career is number 731, and that's the number that Calvin Johnson ended with when he stopped his career in 2016.
Yeah, what could have been for him. So maybe now what we'll see is someone else continue to elevate their game and put this number well in his rearview mirror. I think 800, not out of line here. We'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
4th down. Here's Joe Burrow.
Whoa.
Intercepted.
Good play. He jumped out of nowhere.
Bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into
touch faster, I guess.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to hit the other way.
Also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
My offense is still gassed.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And
damn it.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Nothing to score after 1 on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Burrow throw.
Well, that edible is kind of kicking my ass. I'm like fucking cross-eyed right now. God damn.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, normally you see three tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or two towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuck the run.
Damn it.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another.
I wasn't feeling anything. I think that's what hit it. That's what fucking hit the trigger right there. Oh, I'm about to have it away again.
Now it's Burrow. And that went too far in front.
I didn't high throw that.
Reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas.
Ooh.
They're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Let's go.
Find his man Chase complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 12-yard line.
Get points this time. Take points this time, dummy.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown.
Let's go.
T. Higgins. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score.
How did he get that animation? I had a perfect kick. Like, that was perfect accuracy. What the fuck?
And that'll cut it to 3 and 10-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also...
Oh, good move in the back. That was nice. That was nice.
On what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
It's a gain of 15.
Oh, I just don't want to put the linebacker on.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward.
Nice throw. That was nasty.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Stafford hooking up with Akers. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing
That's so bad.
Once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. That's out to the
good tackle.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play. Stafford going to get.
Oh, I just whiffed. I just whiffed.
It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Off of play action. Here's Stafford.
What? He caught that?
And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
Good
Not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll run here with Akers. And he is
good move. Good blocking.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Yikes.
Cam Akers, his first touchdown.
This is going great.
As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. His guys will take a 10-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bengals drive about to get going. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And
that was on me. Yikes. Oh my God. I'm just staring right at him.
You don't see this often. The quarterback in his career, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching
What the fuck am I even looking at?
out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
And I can't seem to
And he'll be
tackle.
taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Stafford. He's got Cooper
Yeah.
Kupp on the slam. Touchdown. Rams.
That was game over.
Cooper Kupp from 21 yards away. And the Rams will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good.
Oh, fuck.
It's a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Here we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys.
Bro, his guys are fucking like Michael Jordan out here with how high they're jumping.
Unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Play.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Stafford.
Really? Alright. Dude.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Akers. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Again, it'll be Akers. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon.
Let's go.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
I need some of that right now, man. I'm getting spanked out here.
There we go. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. First target, first catch, and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Another modest gain there on that one. And I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
23 yards the pickup there. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. Now it's Burrow. He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And
9.
Get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Mixon will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. And McPherson on for the extra point. He's got it, and the score's now 27-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is
all right, Cam Akers getting loose, and I'm forced. God damn, my defense. Logan Wilson must have just been the best defensive player because I trade him, and all of a sudden my defense is off. I do not understand this shit.
You don't need a big crease. You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only they're controlling the initial contact,
bro, like, what the fuck? He just went for a 46-yard touchdown like nothing. Just shedding, like, every tackle. I do not understand this shit. My defense will not tackle anyone.
Keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown. And this is going to be called. It's good.
And extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create
looking
space.
Great.
There isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. What you're trying to do is make sure if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out. We all know that teams never want to use the word panic. But if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
The Bengals drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Bing, 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 bing.
Well,
1-play touchdowns to Jamar Chase really helped. Comeback attempts.
So they can get 2 more possessions.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. After the touchdown,
don't use
McPherson
460.
this one away.
It usually stops the run pretty well for me, but not with Kyron Johnson, the middle linebacker. Mr. Speed himself. Can't tackle anything. Nah, fuck it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't know. Sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out.
A great cut.
Able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
I might have the worst run defense in the history of the NFL, so Jesus.
An excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers.
And I can't tackle anything either. Doesn't make it any better.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll go again here with Akers. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll try the air now with Stafford. That'll be caught. It's caught. He's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And down inside the 15 he goes. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Lots of praise on this drive.
I don't think that Kyron Johnson guy has brought down a ball carrier by himself yet.
Doesn't matter what play is called, they are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating.
Yeah, that's the dude I traded for, the Logan Wilson deal. The fastest, yeah. He's fast, but that's about it. Can't tackle if you don't use him. He's completely worthless.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends.
We'll see. I'm gonna keep putting him in my training. Keep trying to use him. See what
Hard to
happens.
imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Play action. Stafford.
Get his ass. Get his ass. All right, maybe I just need to put you in 3-4 and just blitz.
It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I've been getting whooped these last couple of games, man. I don't know what happened. It's like Space Jam.
And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now Burrow on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. Here we go. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
I had him too.
Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Alex Anzalone, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. The first down went the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. Here's Burrow.
Let's go, T.
He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is trimmed down to 10.
One fucking stop defense, and it's going to be a different game, alright? You haven't been able to get one stop all game. But one stop right here.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Oh, force a fumble. Do something. Show some heart. We're gonna have to fucking take a flyer on Cooper Cup.
Their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Oh, get his ass.
Touchdowns anymore. You're just
come on.
To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball. Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble.
Let's go. All right. Hey. One more stop.
Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Fucking dare go for it.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Fucking let's go, defense.
Brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
On line, ready?
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter. He's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
I literally was holding R1, but alright, that was weird.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to
I don't know why he didn't
I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Oh, let's go! Right over the linebacker's head.
Inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. Even getting to third down, they've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Here we go.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 4.
Quick, motherfucker.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it's Burrow.
Let's go, Michael Mayer.
Touchdown, Bengals. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Force 1 fumble.
5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Same approach as last time.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it,
yes, let's go, Dax.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on third.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Dude, I had it. I fucking had it. Good throw. Good fucking throw. Yeah, that was my chance right there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Akers. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Going right back to Akers.
No way.
152 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
Let's go! Come on, Kyron! We have one last chance. Let's go!
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space. Maybe
20 seconds. No timeouts. What can we do?
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Call Jamar. Call Jamar Chase. Call Jamar. Call Jamar Chase.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored.
That might have been a tutter if I didn't get hit. That might have been a tutty.
They want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
On one, ready?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow.
That was such a bad throw. Come on, I need to get something on the sideline.
He's smart enough to avoid
God
the
damn.
taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh, that was it!
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground.
Damn.
This defense looking impenetrable now. 3 straight incompletions. They're giving him nowhere to go with the football. Maybe a little frustrated back there.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. When you've missed on 3 straight, there's going to be some frustration. But now he's got to make sure that frustration is temporary, not lingering. Big throw coming up.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds.
Damn.
Would have been a first down, but he couldn't.
Damn.
As a result, they're going to have to give up
Good
the
game.
football. So they had to take the shot there. Obviously, that was pretty. And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this.
There's a
call.
review?
It's certainly a big
Whoa!
one here. Right in a tight game.
Breathing life into the boy. I mean, at this point, you just gotta fucking sling the rock and hope for the best.
There we go.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Burrow. He's going to let it fly.
No way. Bro, how did he not fucking... Oh my god, how was that not a touchdown?
It comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how
we had 2 chances. God damn.